Ever wondered if you're more of a spontaneous adventurer or a meticulous planner? Today, we're ranking all 16 MBTI personalities based on their love for unpredictability versus their craving for a well-laid plan. Curious to see where your personality type lands? Stick around till the end to find out, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more exciting psychology insights. Let's dive in and uncover the surprises. Number 1, ISTJ, planning over spontaneity. When it comes to the ISTJ personality, planning isn't just a preference, it's a way of life. Known for their future-oriented mindset, ISTJs find real pleasure in organizing and preparing for what's ahead. They're the masters of effective planning, always a few steps ahead in their thought process. For an ISTJ, a well-structured plan is like a roadmap to success, offering clarity and direction. They thrive in environments where things are orderly and predictable. Now, this love for planning does have its flip side. ISTJs often feel uncomfortable with too much spontaneity. Unexpected changes? Not their cup of tea. They prefer to stick to the plan, finding solace in the familiar rhythms of organized activities. For ISTJs, the predictability isn't just comforting, it's where they excel. Number 2, ISFJ, joy in organization. For the ISFJ personality type, planning isn't just a task, it's a source of joy, especially when it comes to organizing trips. There's something about mapping out a journey that really excites an ISFJ. They love thinking through each detail, from the big picture down to the nitty-gritty, ensuring every aspect of the trip is perfect. This meticulous planning isn't just about personal satisfaction, it's deeply rooted in their care for others. ISFJs are often cautious about being impulsive because they prioritize the well-being of their loved ones. They worry that a spur-of-the-moment decision could inadvertently cause discomfort or problems for the people they care about. For ISFJs, planning is their way of showing love and ensuring that everyone's needs are met, making every experience enjoyable and worry-free. Number 3, ESTJ, efficiency and preparation. For ESTJs, the mantra is clear: efficiency is key, and preparation is its faithful companion. This personality type has a strong inclination towards being prepared for every situation. Why? Because they deeply value efficiency. For an ESTJ, time is a precious resource, and thorough preparation is the most effective way to maximize it. They have a knack for foreseeing potential obstacles and strategically planning to avoid them. This forward-thinking approach allows them to execute tasks seamlessly. On the flip side, unfinished or disorganized tasks are like thorns in their side. They find such situations not just bothersome but also counterproductive. To an ESTJ, every task should have a clear beginning, middle, and an end, a structured approach that ensures success and satisfaction. Number 4, ESFJ, struggling with spontaneity. ESFJs often find themselves at a crossroads when it comes to spontaneity. Their natural inclination leans heavily towards meticulous planning. They put a lot of thought into organizing events and activities, not just as a preference, but as a way to ensure that everything runs smoothly. This focus on detailed planning can make spur-of-the-moment decisions a real challenge for them. They like to know what's coming and prepare accordingly. When plans don't go as expected, or when people are late, ESFJs can become quite irate. It's not just about the disruption of plans, it's about the effort and care they've put into those plans. Unmet expectations can be frustrating for them, as they often equate a well-executed plan with care and respect for everyone involved. For ESFJs, spontaneity is a balancing act, one that they navigate with care and precision. Number 5, INFJ, plan spontaneity. INFJs, often perceived as spontaneous, actually have a deep-seated love for well-thought-out plans. This might come as a surprise, given their ability to adapt swiftly to changing circumstances, making them appear impulsive. However, their actions are usually the result of careful, prior contemplation. Planning, for INFJs, is more than a mere activity, it's a mental exercise that brings them immense satisfaction. They delight in envisioning various scenarios, and meticulously thinking through each step before taking action. This mental preparation allows them to navigate life with a sense of preparedness, even when they seem to be making spur-of-the-moment decisions. Their apparent spontaneity is often a well-crafted plan in disguise, showcasing their unique ability to blend careful planning with the flexibility to adapt as needed. Number 6, INFP, embracing novelty. INFPs are the embodiment of embracing novelty, with a natural resistance to routine and a strong preference for spontaneity. They thrive in environments where they can be impulsive, allowing their creativity to flow unbounded. For an INFP, the idea of being tied down to a strict routine feels almost suffocating. They seek out new experiences and opportunities that allow them to express themselves in innovative ways. This love for spontaneous creativity isn't just about rejecting structure, it's about embracing the freedom to explore the vast landscapes of their imagination. INFPs find joy in the unexpected twists and turns of life, viewing each spontaneous decision as a chance to discover something new about themselves and the world around them. Their approach to life is like a dance with unpredictability, where each step is an expression of their deep-seated creativity. Number 7, ENFJ, Future-Focused Planning. ENFJs, with their eyes always on the horizon, often find spontaneity a challenging concept. Their tendency to focus on future-oriented planning means they're constantly strategizing and preparing for what lies ahead. This forward-thinking approach often leaves little room for impromptu actions or decisions. For ENFJs, planning is not just about personal preference, it's about caring for their loved ones. They often establish routines and structures to ensure that the needs of those around them are met. This sense of responsibility towards others makes it difficult for them to embrace spontaneity, as they perceive it might disrupt the harmony and stability they've worked hard to create. For an ENFJ, every plan is a step towards a future where everyone they care about is happy and secure. If you're someone who values careful planning like an ENFJ and wants to share your insights on YouTube without showing your face, you should check out Matt Parr's free course. It offers a clear, structured approach to creating a profitable faceless channel, allowing you to turn your thoughtful ideas into a steady income. Click the link in the description for more information and start your journey towards making $10,000 a month with your content. Number 8, ENFP, Impulsive and Adaptive. ENFPs are the epitome of impulsiveness and adaptability, always ready to embrace change with open arms. Their natural inclination leans heavily towards spontaneity, finding excitement in the unpredictability of life. To an ENFP, the world is a playground of possibilities, and they're eager to explore every corner. This zest for the unexpected means they often feel confined and uneasy in situations that remain static for too long. Strict schedules and unchanging scenarios can feel like a cage to these free spirits. They crave diversity in their experiences and thrive in environments where they can freely express their creativity and spontaneity. For ENFPs, life is an adventure best experienced through a series of spontaneous choices and joyful discoveries, where every moment is a chance to pivot and explore something new. Number 9, ISTP, Independence and Present Living. ISTPs are the quintessence of independence and living in the present. They have a strong preference for making their own decisions and acting on the spur of the moment. This personality type thrives on the freedom that comes with independence, allowing them to navigate life on their own terms. Spontaneous actions are not just a preference for ISTPs, they're a way of life. They find joy in the thrill of taking risks and the excitement of not knowing what's around the corner. Learning on the go is another aspect they relish. For ISTPs, life is a continuous journey of discovery, where risks are opportunities for growth and every spontaneous decision is a chance to learn something new. They embrace the unpredictability of life with open arms, finding delight in every unexpected twist and turn. Number 10, ISFP, Freedom in Spontaneity. ISFPs truly embody the spirit of freedom in spontaneity. For them, fixed schedules are less about structure and more about constraints. They thrive in environments where they can make decisions on the fly, letting their instincts and passions guide them. This love for spontaneous choices stems from their deep-seated desire for personal freedom and expression. ISFPs are not afraid to experiment and step outside the conventional path. They view life as a canvas, painting it with the colors of their impromptu choices and unique experiences. This willingness to experiment also means they're open to learning from their mistakes. For ISFPs, mistakes are not setbacks but essential steps in their journey of self-discovery and growth. They embrace each moment with a readiness to adapt and a curiosity to explore, making their lives a beautiful, spontaneous adventure. Number 11, ESTP, Adventure and Impulse. ESTPs are synonymous with adventure and impulse. They thrive on the thrill of impulsiveness, always on the lookout for new and exciting experiences. For an ESTP, life is an endless adventure, with each spontaneous decision opening the door to uncharted territories. They relish the unpredictability that comes with acting on impulse, finding joy in the rush of the unknown. This penchant for spontaneity means that ESTPs often have a strong aversion to predetermined decisions and rigid schedules. They feel constrained by too much structure, preferring the freedom to navigate life as it unfolds. For them, sticking to a strict plan can feel stifling, almost like a barrier to the exhilarating experiences they crave. In the world of an ESTP, life is best lived in the moment, with each day bringing a new opportunity for spontaneous adventure. Number 12, ESFP, Living in the Moment. ESFPs truly embody the essence of living in the moment. They have a natural tendency to be impulsive, always seeking experiences that are fulfilling and invigorating. For an ESFP, life is an exciting journey, best enjoyed by embracing the spontaneity of each moment. They find joy in the thrill of new experiences, eagerly jumping into opportunities that promise adventure and enjoyment. This pursuit of excitement often leads to an aversion to repetitive tasks and rigid plans. ESFPs feel constricted by monotony and routine, preferring the freedom to explore and experience life as it happens. They are easily irritated by situations that require sticking to a fixed schedule, as it limits their ability to live life to its fullest. In the world of an ESFP, every moment is an opportunity for joy and discovery, best experienced with an open heart and an adventurous spirit. Number 13, INTJ, Structured Efficiency. INTJs are the epitome of structured efficiency, with a strong preference for well-defined timetables and thorough preparation. They approach life with a strategic mindset, valuing the clarity and direction that comes from meticulous planning. For an INTJ, a well-thought-out schedule is not just a tool but a pathway to achieving their goals efficiently. While they may occasionally entertain spontaneous thoughts, these fleeting ideas are often subjected to their rigorous analysis and research. This tendency ensures that their actions, though sometimes appearing spontaneous, are actually the result of careful deliberation and planning. INTJs find comfort and effectiveness in this structured approach, where every decision is backed by logic and every action is a step towards a well-defined objective. In their world, efficiency is not just about doing things right but doing the right things in a structured, well-planned manner. Number 14, INTP, Spontaneous Exploration. INTPs are natural explorers, thriving on spontaneity and the joy of discovery. They revel in the excitement of spontaneous journeys, where learning and exploration go hand in hand. For INTPs, there's a unique thrill in diving into the unknown, picking up new knowledge and insights along the way. This love for impromptu learning isn't just about acquiring information, it's about experiencing life in its most unpredictable form. However, this quest for novelty means that INTPs often find themselves uncomfortable with prolonged monotony. Repetitive routines and predictable patterns can feel stifling to their curious minds. They crave variety and intellectual stimulation, and anything that feels too routine quickly loses its appeal. In the world of an INTP, every spontaneous decision is an opportunity to learn something new, making each day an adventure in its own right. Number 15, ENTJ, Balanced Routine and Risk. ENTJs strike a unique balance between routine and risk. In their professional lives, they exhibit a strong preference for routine, viewing it as a crucial tool for managing responsibilities effectively. This preference stems from their desire for control and efficiency, ensuring that every task is executed to the highest standard. However, outside the confines of their professional responsibilities, ENTJs aren't afraid to embrace spontaneity. This occasional shift towards impulsive decisions allows them to explore new experiences and break free from the rigidity of their structured lives. It's a refreshing change that adds a dash of unpredictability and excitement to their otherwise orderly existence. For ENTJs, this balance between the predictability of routine and the thrill of risk is what makes life both manageable and exhilarating, allowing them to excel in their roles while still enjoying the spontaneous joys of life. Number 16, ENTP, Constant Change and Freedom. ENTPs are synonymous with constant change and a thirst for freedom. Their strong impulsive nature drives them to seek varied and exciting experiences. To an ENTP, life is a canvas of endless possibilities, each moment an opportunity to explore something new and exhilarating. This desire for diversity means they often find a stagnant life and rigid schedules incredibly discomforting. They thrive in environments where they can pivot quickly, make spontaneous decisions, and embrace the unpredictability of life. For ENTPs, the idea of being confined to a predictable routine is akin to clipping their wings. They need the freedom to explore, innovate, and experience the world in all its dynamic glory. This pursuit of constant change is not just a preference, it's a vital part of their very being, keeping them engaged, inspired, and endlessly curious about the world around them. As we've explored the MBTI personalities, it's clear that spontaneity varies greatly across the spectrum. From the structured planning of INTJs to the impulsive nature of ENTPs, each type brings its unique approach to life. This diversity in planning and spontaneity not only defines each personality type but also enriches the tapestry of human behavior, showcasing the fascinating array of how we all experience and navigate the world. This video will be really helpful for you. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell to avoid missing our future videos. See you in the next one.